My plan with this video is to kind of hold myself a little bit accountable, but also to share my journey for the streaming that I'm doing, the growth that I'm going through, the goals that I'm setting myself, etc., etc. After the first month, I can tell you that I set completely wrong goals. I failed spectacularly. I set goals along the lines of I want so and so many followers, and I want so and so many followers on Twitter, and I want to have these many likes on Instagram. You know, all these kind of stuff that is not really up to me. However, there are goals that I can set, and I was doing a lot of soul searching and a lot of planning on that, and I want to share those with you, and also want to hear feedback that you have maybe on that. For the month of June, that was the first month I streamed, and I set the goals that I want to grow to 50 followers on Twitch, which did not happen. I wanted to grow to 100 followers on Twitter, which did not happen. I wanted to get 15 subscriptions on YouTube, which did not happen. I wanted to hit 100 followers on Twitch. There were also some other goals, and these are more under my control, even though I failed on those as well. For example, I wanted to post 10 videos on YouTube. I only posted 6. I wanted to post 10 videos on Instagram, and I did post none. However, I did post a bunch of pictures on Instagram. The thing is with Instagram is it's not really my channel, so I'm still figuring out how to use that very well. Or how to use that well in the first place. Not very well, just well would be fine. I kind of like still have to figure out how to do that. Let's review how the channel grew actually, because that to me is kind of an interesting part, and I think it actually did well for the first month, especially for the fact what people were telling me what they would expect. Grab this one here real quick and make myself a little bit smaller for you. Okay, as you can see, like I hit an average of 1.9 viewers throughout my streams. I have 291 live views. I had 60 new followers, 102 average chat messages, and there was a total of 7,788 minutes watched. You see also that certain streams, certain days were a lot lower than other days, and I need to still figure out what the trend here is, because you see like this Sunday was horrible versus this Sunday was pretty good. It's also like the month where I established my schedule, so I still have to see if that works. Actually, I should just pull it up. Open link in new tab, and then we go here, and we see that we don't see anything. Come on. Where are we at? Ooh, this loads horribly slow. So, Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6 p.m. Central European Summertime, which means whatever that is in your time zone. That's my schedule. I actually created this in the middle of the month, and I've been trying to live up to that, but it hasn't been so easy. So this has been a little bit all over the place. Going forward, that's actually one of my July goals. I want to really abide by the schedule. There will be one little thing where my son is coming to visit me from Ireland with his mom, and so for those days I will not be online on the stream. However, I will make a stream at some point with him, so that could be kind of fun. So just in case you want to get to know him. A little bit other stats here. 59% came through people that were browsing the page. 27 actually were that came back from followers. That's really cool for me. So to me, honestly, could be much worse. I keep hearing from people when I told people I'm going to start to stream, a lot of them were telling me, hey, you know what, oh my gosh, you will most likely be sitting there and streaming a lot for yourself and will have no viewers. That did not happen actually. Now I don't know if that is because I'm playing the right games, which I'm talking about games that are kind of small, so I always am within the first page of channels to find, or if there is something else going on. Let me actually look at that real quick. See, when I'm going, for example, the games that I'm playing, let's say I'm going to the Empyrean. channel here, one of the games that I'm playing, you see, even if I would have a new stream with 0 viewers, I will still show up on the first page of it. I do believe that helps me being discoverable. The same goes for Kenshi, another game that I'm playing. Um, you see, I would still show up on the first page. However, there are not many viewers on this. And then the same goes for RimWorld, which is probably the most popular of the games that I'm playing, right? But even here, you don't have to scroll down far and reload the page to still find the channel. I do think that actually helps me. Now let's talk July goals real quick. So what I want to do is really, I want to set up, number one, I want to set up timers, commands, and a schedule widget for my stream. Because right now I'm like having this number there, 6 p.m. CEST, but the problem is I know that a lot of people, for a lot of people, even for myself, this is annoying. When I see this, I'm going like, what does that mean in my time zone? So I want to have this neat scheduling widget there, schedule widget there that says, oh, he's live, or he's not live, oh, this is what it is in my time zone, etc. I do want to spend at least another 20 hours over the course of July in other streams for a variety of reasons. One, I want to observe more. I want to see what other people are doing that I really like, and then I want to replicate that. I want to do more community building, so I will probably hang out in channels where, well, one, they are playing games that I like. Two, that are doing something, that I enjoy watching. Those people that, where I'm seeing something that I like, where they have a cool personality or something like that. Stuff that engages me. Those are the ones that I want to keep watching, and I want to build some community with them as well. And I will want to do some more networking, and I will actually keep track of them. I will spend another 10 hours educating myself regarding Twitch, streaming, software, hardware, all these things that are important for me. So that are important to do something on stream. So these are the things I want to actually get better at, and that means I will be looking at how to improve that. What can I learn there? I'm big on the learning part in it. I want to join 2 dedicated streamer learning community discords where people help each other out just to get better at streaming, which I think that's very important to me. And I also want to join 2 community discords, with people that I really enjoy, because I want to, for one, obviously, I want to see how it's done, because sooner or later that's my goal to do that as well. But there's another piece to it where I want to say, I want to figure out, or I want to find community, not just figure out how they're doing it, but I also want to find community in this. I don't want to do this thing by myself and, Lone Ranger kind of style. I prefer with people, because that's the whole reason I'm doing it, is people. Then I want to find one game, and that might be a little bit more difficult, that I can actually play with people together. Where I can say, hey, listen, one day at some point, one day a week or whatever, it's going to be the night, the day when I'm streaming while I'm playing with you guys. I want to get something like that going. I have no idea how to do that yet, or what game I'm going to do that with. So this is going to be a bit of a challenge, whatever. It's a goal, right? Stick to a streaming schedule. I already said that, and then I want to actually. So I got a design on Fiverr made, and the panels that you see on the channel, they are already from that design, but in the design there's a lot of other stuff included. There's like an overlay, there is a face cam thingamabob, there is like a frame for it. There are different screens like come online soon, all these kind of things. And I have not set them up yet, even though I have them, which means I will be setting those up as well as a goal. Social media, I want to be more active at, and I want to figure out how to do that better. I said that. So for me, that means I want to have, over the course of July, at least 100 Twitter posts that I'm creating. Hopefully interesting ones, that's always the goal. But I want to keep it I want to announce when I'm streaming and what I'm doing and all these kind of things. But I also want to share more about who I am, because I do feel and I do believe that the whole concept of people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it, right? And so I want to share myself. I want to share more who I am, what I believe in, the things that I um, feel are important. And so that's why I'm also, this is part of the reason why I'm doing this video, because I'm going like, you know what? Um, I want you guys to know where I'm at and things I'm struggling with. And if somebody can give me some help, yay, cool. If I can help somebody out by posting this video and say, listen, it's not that easy, it's not that hard, even better. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like a give and take. And again, this whole community thing comes into play there. So 100 posts on Instagram, 20 posts on, no, 100 posts on Twitter, 20 posts on Instagram, and I want to create 15 YouTube videos. As for community goals, I would like to hit the 50 follower goal on Twitter, and I would also like to hit the affiliate part on Twitch. That's kind of my goal for July. I hope that this happens. I will make all the effort I can to actually make it happen, but we will see if that goes well. For that, I assume you are familiar with that, is I need to have 50 followers and I need to have an average of 3 viewers. I need to stream so many days and so many hours. Now, the hours and the days is no problem. I will definitely be getting that. The bigger problem is going to be the followers and the viewers. And I have to find a way, or I want to find a way, to create something that is that interesting and where people feel that it provides enough value to actually come back to see me, to engage with me, to have a good chat, to have a good time, hang out in my channel. And that's really the big goal for July. That's why I want to learn so much more. That's why I want to hang out in other channels, because I really want to focus on what is worthwhile watching, what do I like to do, what do I like to watch, but also what can I give to people to watch me. I will not be an FPS gamer. I will never play Fortnite. I will never be competitive. It's just, I don't like the idea of spending so many hours just getting so good at a game. I'm also not 19-year-olds anymore. My reflexes are a little bit slower and I twitch every now and then. And I'm not talking about the streaming. So I'm not keen on doing that. So most of the things that you will be seeing is just more of a relaxed, fun gameplay with a social aspect to it. And I really want to focus on these two parts, you know, where people can come, hang out. It's going to be fun, but also a little bit quieter, not as crazy. There will be very little screaming going on in my channel, even though I will be jumping every now and then if something surprises me. So that's kind of a fun moment always. Anyway, so that was the update. This is where I am at right now, or where I'm at the end of June. Failed a whole bunch of my June goals because I set the wrong ones. Set a whole new slew of goals for July, and we will see how they are going. But most of them are personal that I can completely impact. And I showed you guys where I'm at with my channel, so I hope that this keeps growing the way it's going. And if you like this video, hit subscribe, hit the like button. That always shows me that there's something cool there for you. Also, leave a comment below if you like these kind of videos, if you want to see more of them, or if you have questions, if you want to know more about me or whatever. I'm happy to answer all of these things. Until then, have a fun one and good luck in July.